So this is a quick live video since I'm not planning to edit it afterwards, where I'm going to talk about what I'm going to do this summer. So I've started taking out my orchids for the summer. I'm not done yet, about halfway through, and you can see that there's already a lot of orchids out here. And I currently have in my database 830 orchids, but I keep finding dead orchids like this one, very dead, and they're not in my database. So anyways, my plans for this summer are I am going to get rid of orchids. And so I have found little ones like this, which I got last year, I believe. This one's from Sue, and it's just not done well for me. I think she sent me it as a plug, and you can just tell it looks unhappy. And this is free. So the way this will work is it's free for shipping. I think I could probably fit this in a small flat rate box, which I think means the shipping will be $5.95 anywhere in the United States. If I find other ones like this, they will also be free for shipping. The way you get it for free is you send me an email, and it's first come, first serve. So watch my videos all summer and find out how to get, see a plant that you like that I say is free, write me and I'll send it to you for shipping. As I have said in a previous video, basically I use the US Postal Service calculator, and you give me your zip code and I figure out how much shipping is. So, and if it's more, then it's the fault of the calculator, because I'm just putting in the numbers and going with whatever it says. The second thing I'm doing today is I'm going to send a whole bunch of orchids to my sister. She has told me that my brother-in-law is in Chicago visiting friends, and we have arranged to meet up tomorrow, and I am going to give her a bunch of my extras from Carmela's. Now, she's probably not going to grow these well. She grows Masdevallias really well, and Dendrobium kingianum. I'm going to send her something like this. So I have two of these, and you can tell that it has really not gotten enough water with me, so I think it should go there. I'm going to send her my Potinara Chrisma Hawaii and Hawaiian Passion Carmela, and I'm going to send her some of the plugs that I got that I believe are blooming size. So all of these are really dry. I have horribly huge numbers of plug trays that I have made up when I got those flasks from Carmela. I didn't want to kill these things. And then here, let's see this one right here. So you can see even more plug trays. And I have two more plug trays upstairs that I haven't brought out yet. I don't even know where I'm going to put these this summer. So I'm going to send her, so if you can see right here, this is Renee Marks Tyler, and this is Lava Burst Polani, and I'm going to send her some of those. All those are available on my website for cheap. If you want one, you can buy a plug assortment, and I'll send you 4 for $10, I think I'm asking. Or you can specifically choose ones that you want. I think no one ever really seems to want this Dendrobium microchip Vinita, which is like right here, and these guys have grown really well in the plugs, and they're really huge. And so I'm probably going to pot up a lot of this stuff into 2-inch pots. My 2-inch pots are this size right here, and I don't know, just this is really sad. So if anybody wants, so this one is, it's upside down. It's BLC Memoria Grant Eichler Lynette, and it is free. It's, I can't remember what it was. It's a standard Cattleya. I have just dumped bark into my coffee. So yeah, it's that one's, if you want to pay shipping, it's free. I'm also going to divide a lot of my orchids this summer. They're really overgrown, and some of them got too much sun. Everything is really dry because I've not watered enough in the last 3 weeks. So it's going to take me a long time to basically divide everything. But I know that there are people who have been eyeing my Guatemalensis over there, and I'm definitely dividing that sometime in the next week, I think, because it's going to be, well, it's basically putting out new growth and new roots, and this is the time to divide it. I don't know how many divisions I'm going to come out of it. Would like to keep it whole. I'll obviously be keeping the largest one for myself. I'd like to make it like award quality, but it's not award quality right now because it's got basically a big non-blooming hole in the middle. So I have lots of stuff to divide. I have, let's see, like the aristocrat might get divided. I have just so many duplicates. Like this is Digbyana, and of course I just realized that it fell over and I have no tag for this Digbyana. And in my collection I have two other Digbyanas, and I have to basically decide, am I gonna keep all of them? I haven't been able to bloom any of them, or I'm gonna get rid of them. So I think probably 3 Digbyanas is too many Digbyanas for any one person, especially since they don't bloom for me. So I should really call down to, I don't know. The Digbyanas is hard. I really want to be able to bloom my very own Digbyana, and so I keep holding on to these things. And the other 2 that I have in my collection have scale. This one does not, but I've also had that one for like 6 years and it's never bloomed. And it's very sad, but yes, I just realized that has no tag, so I'm gonna have to re-tag that Digbyana. So what else? I'm gonna divide this summer, and if you want to know just how bad my dividing is, I have I have things that are growing out of their pots like this that need to be divided. I have stuff like this that I have divided. I have been doing some dividing in the last week, and so this is a Clowizium Pure Courgette by Orchid Glade, and okay, so this one, if you can tell, has no shoots on it, and I don't know if it's going to develop any shoots. So what happened is that I haven't bloomed this yet, but like it was just, the whole thing was filled with roots. And so I divided this from the other 2 pieces of it, and this is like a back bulb of this catasetum. So I guess if you want to try this back bulb out, because it's been divided out for over a month and it hasn't put out, it hasn't popped an eye. I mean, it has an eye, so there's an eye in there, it has an eye, but it hasn't popped the eye out yet. And so this would also be free for shipping. I'd probably unpot it to send it to you, but if you're interested, it's also free. So there's 2 free plants for shipping. You have to email me to get a shipping estimate. And I haven't decided yet if I want to spread the wealth around and let more people get free plants, or go to the post office fewer times. So anyways, that's what I am doing this summer. I am going to divide. What else do I have that I have done some divisions. The problem is that the really big ones that still need to be divided are still upstairs in my grow room. But my son is home from college, so I can make him carry all the heavy stuff in semi-hydro out for me. That's the other thing, is that bunches of stuff that need to be divided are all in semi-hydro, and dividing out of semi-hydro is a real pain in the ass. So we'll see how much I get done. But I'm definitely going to either sell through my little Google Sites website, and I'll list new divisions up there. Generally will only list stuff after it's established, but yeah, if you want one, then look there. I'll try to keep that up to date. So consider, I don't know, consider helping me get rid of orchids this summer, either by buying them or paying for shipping for a free plant as I make them available. So that's the end of this live. All right, I can figure out how to stop this.